Hey ladies, so tonight I'm gonna do a video just to kind of keep my YouTube channel active. We have been getting a lot more people to subscribe to my channel and I'm so stoked about it. Tonight's topic is just gonna be my opinion is ... I posted something on Instagram and you guys commented topics that you want me to cover. Some of them I have already covered in previous videos, so if I don't cover your topic, then that's probably why. And tonight I have a live guest with me, and her name is Kelsey.
Hi guys.
The first question is about long-distance relationships and interracial relationships. I've already done a video on long-distance relationships. So as far as interracial relationships, I am all for them. I think that they used to be discriminated against just as the LGBT community has been, and it's no longer an issue. So I think that it kind of should give us hope that you know, everyone who doesn't support us is just, it's more of like a temporary thing. That's all we really have to say for that. The next topic is spaghetti girls. Straight until wet. Let me tell you what I think about this. No, I'm just joking. My opinion on this. I've had a lot of people ask me to do videos on falling in love with a straight girl, or my heart is really, really broken because I was in a relationship with a straight girl for however long and she left me for a guy. I think that, I don't know how to say this like super nicely, but I guess like I just kind of look at it as like you kind of set yourself up for it. I mean, there's a lot of lesbians out there who like really think that they can turn straight girls gay, which is totally fine. That's your prerogative. So, you know, if you feel like you're able to do that, then go for it. But we judge guys for thinking that they can turn lesbians straight, and we know they can't. So I just don't understand really how people, how lesbians think that they can turn straight girls gay. I don't know. So my view on that is it might be something fun for like a hookup or you're drunk at a party type of thing, but I personally would never get myself into a situation like that. Never, ever. My opinion on Betsy. Let's see who Betsy is. Betsy Ryan. You live each day as if it's your last, and you want to be a model. You seem pretty cool. Love is all you need. Yeah, it's like one of the few things, like boobs. So yeah, everyone go follow Betsy_Ryan. Our next topic is how to tell if your crush likes you back or not. Just go for it. What do you think you should do to find out whether or not your crush likes you back?
Well, mostly just
ask them. Yeah, I think that too. I think that we're like kind of at a point like in the way that our dating has evolved that it's not like something that you like really hide anymore. I mean, obviously if they just like, there's no signs whatsoever, there's probably a good chance that they just don't like you back. But if you like see signs like them flirting or whatever, then ask them. I mean, let them know how you feel and they'll tell you whether or not they feel the same. So
thank you for telling me that, but I don't like you back.
Yeah, so I think that that's just kind of how I would deal with that situation.
Do 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 do. Boop. Boo do 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 do. Boop. Boo do 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 do. I haven't really said a lot yet.
All right, so to the people who asked 2 questions, we're just going to pick one of them. So my next question is those who identify as gay just to get attention. I did a video on bisexuality last night, and I ended up getting a lot more participation for guests than I had like anticipated, which is awesome. I freaking loved it. But I didn't really get the chance to voice my opinion. I do believe that there are girls out there who will, you know, their boyfriend will leave them or break up with them, and they won't be getting, like, they won't have a choice of guys at that very moment. So they claim to be a bisexual. I've known people who have done that, and it kind of like attracts the guys, and then they just kind of like ditch out on all those girls and go with the guy who thought it was so cool that she was into girls. I mean, like I said, bisexuality is a real thing. I once have been there. That's a definite feeling. You absolutely can be attracted to both male and females, but there's a difference between doing it because that's how you feel and doing it for attention. And I do think that those girls who do it for attention are the girls who give bisexuals a bad name. So that's kind of my opinion on that. Do you agree or disagree?
Agreed.
Agreed? Yeah, okay. That kind of goes back to the spaghetti girl topic.
Hand in hand.
Hand in hand with the spaghetti girl topic. No. Okay, here we go. Do's and don'ts when talking to an ex. The do's are...
Do not text back. Do not talk.
The do's are don't do it. My opinion on the do's and don'ts of talking to an ex is, if you're currently dating someone or talking to someone that's not your ex, then I just would not do it unless your ex, like, unless the girl that you are with now knew that you and your ex were friends before you guys started dating. Let's say that you meet this girl and she knows that you are good friends with one of your exes. That's different than if you meet this girl, you get serious with her, and then all of a sudden you let an ex back into your life. Exes aren't always exes for a reason. If you're single and an ex comes back into your life and you still have feelings for them, then do it. But if you are with someone and an ex comes back into your life and it makes you question who you're with, and clearly you were never over that person in the first place.
My opinion would be that, same if you're with somebody, then your ex comes back, you at least need to be honest with them. Mm-hmm. But I am a firm believer,
I know,
that you can never really be just friends with your ex. There were obviously feelings there once, so I would not do it.
Next topic is cheaters. My opinion on cheaters is they suck. I feel like if you don't trust yourself in your relationship, then you shouldn't be in the relationship. You know, if you're not in it 100% and you feel like you could possibly give a certain percentage of what you have to offer to someone else while you're in a relationship, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. And it's like that simple, honestly. So I did a video on second chances. The video on second chances really does not apply to cheating. I don't know, maybe 1 second chance, but after that it kind of becomes a pattern. And
you took my spot. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, so that's kind of all we have to say about cheating. If it happens once, it'll probably happen again.
If you continue to let it happen.
Yeah, if you continue to let it happen. U-hauling and why lesbians rush into a relationship or engagements.
Truth.
That is very true. My opinion on it is ridiculous. That sounded awful.
Ridiculous.
I've never really had a relationship where I've like rushed into the relationship. I think that I really like to like know what I'm getting into before I get into it. And that's why a lot of lesbian relationships fail, is because they rush into things, they move in together, they don't know a thing about each other, and then, you know, they're getting engaged and then they're calling it off and then they're not speaking and whatever. And this goes for even my older, like in their 30s, like my lesbian friends in their 30s, they, you know, I know some lesbians who have kids together because, you know, they rushed into everything and then they just figured out that it's not going to work. I would say take your time. Don't rush into anything. I know that a lot of people these days are meeting over social media, which I think is awesome because I think it kind of opens a lot of doors to finding someone that you're compatible with. But at least getting to know someone over like Skype or phone calls, text messages for a while, just so you know, like, what you're getting into and so you know that person. But obviously living together is a whole different situation because you're around each other all the time. So I think that the reason why lesbians do it is because, you know, they find someone that they like and they're attractive and they have all the traits that they're looking for in someone, and they automatically think like, oh my god, I'm never gonna find anyone like this because there's only like 5 other lesbians in the world, and so like I can't pass this lesbian up who like has all these things, even if they also have bad that comes with them, or like things that they're not compatible with that person, if that makes sense. So yeah, there's a lot of girls out there that, you know, I'm sure would be happy to be with you. Don't rush into anything. Make sure that the person is everything that you have on your expectation list. That was my list. She fits it. So.
It's not just lesbians. Girls in straight relationships do the same thing, but the guys just don't feel it. But when you have 2 girls that want the same thing, then that's why you move in. That's
very true. Is that girls are very fast acting. Like they, even straight girls, you're right, they do. They get so emotionally attached so quickly that they're like, oh my god, I just love the shit out of you, and we're gonna get married and have babies tomorrow.
Are you gonna edit that out?
Am I supposed to?
I don't know.
I think it's girls in general. So when girls date girls, it's magnified. Okay, so next one, which is actually a question that I can't really answer. It's a question that she's gonna have to answer. Stepmoms and how they deal with stepmom stuff.
I love it. I think it's fun. Mason's my favorite. He's like my best friend. I think that it can be really fun, but I also have found there to be things that are not so fun about it too. As much as I love it wholeheartedly, there are 2 main things that I think need to be addressed before you can make a strong family lifestyle, I guess. The first one is you can't be selfish. Most relations start off with quality time with one another, and when a child is involved, that doesn't happen. Attention is always veered in other directions. The child needs just as much attention as your girlfriend or significant other. My second thing that you need to establish with your girlfriend, with a kid, is discipline. It's hard because you need to take a step back from the friendship role and be a discipliner as well, which is hard. And with that, you need to establish boundaries for yourself, as long as there's things that I will do with my kids that I would never do with Mason. So establishing where your boundaries stop and theirs begins would be another one, but yeah, I love it.
And then on the other end of that, obviously, with Mason's dad and me accepting Mason's stepmom on his dad's side, it was a little difficult at first. I didn't let her know that it was difficult. I was actually really nice to her, I think. I think. She told me. I think what's hard to do in that situation is to realize that you can't be sensitive. So there have been times where, like, we're both around Mason and she'll tell him not to do something, and I have to like put into the back of my head that she's just disciplining him. She's not trying to take my place. It was really hard at the beginning to realize, and I still have my moments or like my sensitive days where I have to remind myself, like, she's just there to be like a woman figure in his life. She's not there to take my role. But other than that, I think that's all we have for that topic. What we're gonna do is being in a relationship with someone who has a kid, which we kind of covered a little bit. So I don't know, is there anything you really want to add?
No, mostly just you can't be selfish. Yeah. And if you need that quality time with one another and you can't stand putting your attention elsewhere, wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah. It's a hard thing to do, and it's hard for you to be selfless. It's hard for someone to be selfless and realize, like, you know, I'm really into this girl, but she has a kid, and like I still have friends to this day even who don't understand why I can't go out on weekends, stuff like that, that people don't understand. There's things that I can't do. I enjoy spending time with my son, and I enjoy watching him grow up, and so having him be with a babysitter during my free time, it's not really beneficial to me. It's not, I don't really consider that having a kid. You know, my parents are a babysitter, watch him so I can do things when I've had a stressful week and need a break. Don't get me wrong, I do that, but when I have friends who don't understand that, it can get frustrating because, you know, I'll go out on a Friday and then they're like, oh, well, what are you doing tomorrow night? And then what about Sunday night? And then, oh, next Wednesday we have, and it's like, I don't know. I don't have the time for that.
I think the only other thing is that you need to realize that you will never be number one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The kid will always be number one,
Mm-hmm.
which grows on the other person as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I would do anything for him.
Yeah.
But you need to understand that you're not going to be number one.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's all we have for tonight. I just kind of wanted to choose a video to fill in an empty night. But, oh my gosh, I am so excited. I get to tell all of you guys what my next topic is going to be. Sorry that you have to listen to this like 18-minute long video. We kind of messed around a lot. The topic that I want to post a video on Friday afternoon is about your opinion on homophobia and what you think makes people be homophobic. So whether it's like the way that they were raised, their religion, because, you know,
They're gay.
Because, yeah, denial in their own feelings, whatever it is, I want to hear it. So start emailing me your videos to the lesbianlounge@gmail.com. Yeah. If you've already been a guest in my videos, you are more than welcome to be a guest in another video. All of you ladies last time were really awesome, but I would love to also see some new faces, and I might, depending on how many I get, I might make the video clips a little shorter, you know, just kind of edit a little bit more out and pick out the important things that I find. So if you're gonna send me a video regarding homophobia and your views on why people are homophobic, make sure that you include your name, your age, and your state or country or whatever, and then your sexual orientation, and then go on with your opinion about homophobia. So the lesbianlounge@gmail.com is where it's at. Get to making those videos and emailing me fun things that go with that topic. I hope that you guys have an awesome hump day. Woo woo. Hump day. Hump day. I don't know. We're weird. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Sorry it's so flippin' long. And
Can you say fucking on here?
Well, you just did. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Okay, have a good night.
Bye.
Bye guys.